Hello there guys. Right now I am just doing a stream today, so today because there's a reason I'm doing this live stream today and not on Sunday is because I'm doing this on a Thursday because I just got back and all that. But I also want to I want to cover up the other streams that I couldn't, or the other days I couldn't actually live stream. So I'm kind of just doing a bit of a fill-in and get to do, I guess. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing Kerbal Space Program 2 Redux again. Because there's been a new update in the game that I really want to try out for myself. Because, you know, it would be pretty cool to see, you know, what could be updated, what is updated in the game currently. Now I'm just currently waiting for my game to load up. It'll take like 400 years or so. So we got some amazing new parts added into the game that I'm gonna show the screen now. If the whole game capture would work or will work. So you know. I'm just gonna quickly. I need to go through and delete the other game capture because I create two, see if it gets working. And look at that, we got KSP2 Redux. Anyway. Look at that spaceship, that lander. It's a pretty cool lander right there, don't you guys reckon? I think the YouTube stream chat has connected, so I'm just going to type something in there. Oh, and there goes my rocket. I love how the rocket just flies away. Was that an X-33? I don't know my like space planes very well. I only know like three so far. So the X-33, the X-20, and the X-15. X-15 is what Neil Armstrong piloted for like atmospheric training and all that. Then the X-20, which is called the Dinosaur, funny name. I made a video on that. Anyway, so it's basically this space plane that was in the 50s. Speaking of planes, I'm gonna cover where I was flying from.
Brian.
So anyway, look at that. I don't know why I put a scramjet on this thing, but it's cool. I'm gonna land it. We're gonna land this thing. Well, we're gonna try trying. Landing confirmed. Whee! Oh jeez. Perfect landing. And he's dead. And he's dead. Wow. So, for those who, you know, just joined today's live stream, I'm the Blue Aerospace and I make cool KSP2 and KSP1 content on this channel. Now, let's see what I can build. And what is this spaceship? Oh, we got the Project Hail Mary spaceship. I'm not sure if it'll extend part, or it actually opens out. That's pretty cool. Wow. It needs a bit of fixing though. Because I know one part like turns. Or it turns. But yeah, it's like this part needs fixing. It's a mod actually. And it comes with the astrophage fuel tanks. Which is pretty cool. And then there's the outer tank side tanks. 3 of them to be exact. This is why I love this thing. It's actually pretty cool. There we go. I think that should be think that should be turned a bit. Like if we just give it a little nudge. Oh, definitely not like that. That's bad. How about if I get rid of the magnet and see what happens? Yeah, like that. I'm assuming it would work like that. And I just need to stick it on top. And basically, yeah, once it gets extended out, it'll turn. And yeah, look at that. It would basically spin. This mod's very, like, you know, new. So that's what we're gonna try build on these spaceships. And what does a spaceship need? It needs solar panels. That's why we've got the large ones. Right here. Not sure if these are solar panels or radiators. I think they go the other way. There we go. I don't know why, it just looks better the other way. But this mod is like very, very new. But I have to check actually, let's check the space dock right now and see if the mod is actually working. Mods for KSP2 Redux. So anyway, as I'm currently struggling to find this right now, how's everyone's day been? Okay, so yeah, that mod hasn't been updated yet. It's been updated like in the last few weeks, I guess. Okay. Also, we can also get the engines for the astrophage powered engine, which is, one sec, we gotta turn off the symmetry mode, otherwise it'd be broken. Yeah, see? This is it. Also, you can tell the difference between like which parts are old or which parts are new or which parts are just modded. Because if it's modded and all, it's gonna be broken. See what happens if it has no colors. Well, it kind of just ruins it. I'm gonna go with like a darkish color now. Like that. I reckon that looks pretty good. I don't know why, it just looks good like that. So yeah, we got the Project Hail Mary spaceship. I'm not sure how it would, you know, work in space. But is this thing come equipped with thrusters? It does not, I don't think. What is that? What is this thing? Infrared detector. That's pretty cool. I like this one. The mini lab. This thing looks like something that would be put on NASA's Cassini spacecraft. Like, I'm not joking, it actually could be. Ooh, power. A long duration radioisotope thermoelectric generator. Damn, it's pretty big. Pretty big. Yeah, so let's get this thing off the pad, shall we? Or about the solar panels. About the solar panels, I need to fix them. I need to fix them so that they're like, lined up and not messed up and broken. There we go. Because, just I get a little triggered about it, not looking perfect. But it's okay. So that's that. Now let's actually slap it on this launcher. Of course we're going to be using massive parts today. I'm going to tell you, right, that this thing it ain't going to go off the pad. Look, if we get the biggest fuel tank in the stock game. Look at that. That thing is crazy massive. And actually, no, I don't need it. I don't need the couplers. I don't. What I could do, I could just blow it off the second stage, or like the spent stage. I can hot stage it. Now let's see what kind of cursed out fairing we can build here. I'm just gonna build a monstrosity of a fairing. This is probably going to kill my game, but let's have fun with it. We're doing this for a live stream, so let's experiment and see what happens. And then tick, there we go. This fairing is gonna destroy my game, because fairings in this game is like, pretty glitchy, let's just say. Wait, what's the biggest solid booster? Oh, that's the biggest. Biggest engine? Oh, the biggest engine I know is a Mammoth 2, which is not so mammoth. So yeah, let's deal along and play with it. That's the end of it, I guess. Oh my god, it's massive. I had a feeling that launch tower would actually get out the way for it. So I'm gonna put this thing in orbit because we have cheats and we can do that. Yes, I am cheating, but it's for reasons. Wait, can I destroy this? Spin drive. Okay, yeah, so what about the panels? Yep, that's working. What about the extend part? It opens out perfectly. How about the solar panels? Oh, actually getting some electricity. We've got Bill Kerman. So let's revert back to, launch. So revert back to building so we can fix it. Of course, the fairing was the problem as to why it doesn't want to fire or work. Because in this game, right, like, you can have anything, right, but like, it would later on, not work, because if you have the engine right, it would not work later on, because it doesn't actually have the, it has something covering in front of it. and so it will be a lot harder, and I can't stick the sun. There we go. I just like if you press if you hold Alt N and Z, sorry Control Z, then you can like revert it back to what had happened before previously happened. There's also the redo and undo buttons, which are very helpful. I feel like this thing's gonna be like a full xenon thruster. Toggle generator. This thing can generate stuff. Also, I am going to have different like thrusters like on the side to control it. Because every spacecraft does need a thruster. A few thrusters to be exact to steer and maneuver. So I can do the actual spin. And we're in the air. I didn't expect that thing to go well. I did not expect that to actually launch. I was expecting something to explode. So that's turning like that. Then extend apart. And it's spinning. You spin me right round. It's actually supposed to spin this way. Oh, yeah, this way. So if you yaw it like this way, it spins like that. Yeah, like that. So it gets like spun around. Oh, is that where they go from? Is that where the airlock is? I was expecting the airlock to be over here. No? Oh, there's a Kerbal thing. If I just go around to all around the other sides of the modules and see if I can actually board it, because there's no actual physical door. So yeah, this mod's very much in development right now. See the Hail Mary base, yeah, here it is. Let me just get it on my computer. yeah, so that mod is like very much in under development. So it's being made as we speak. So as I was saying, this is actually the Project Hail Mary mod is really good. So anyway, let's get back to it and let's actually build a new rocket. I want to build something that is actually flyable. I really like the I like this capsule. I don't know why. How's that like that fighter pilot interior design? But it looks like the Gemini capsule that was used in real life in the like early 60s. Also, fun fact: Neil Armstrong was on that as well. So Neil Armstrong was on three big missions. So there was the X-15, which is a rocket-powered plane that was testing the upper atmosphere. There was the Gemini 6. I believe it's Gemini 6 or Gemini 8. I'm not sure, but that was the one that spun really really fast because on the service module, one of the thrusters just didn't work. Like it was just thrusting, like it's leaking fuel, let's say, or maybe it was turned on but it couldn't turn off. So that happened, and then they had to eject from the Agena, which is the upper stage that would carry the thing back, because they did it in orbit docking tests, where they'll dock to this like booster thing that would basically bring him home. It's pretty cool if you think about it. So they'll come home with that. Anyway, so when they thought it was the Agena thing that was spinning, but it wasn't. It was them that was spinning. So they immediately detached the Agena, which is their only way of going home. Then they started spinning even faster. Neil's, I think is his like the person next to him passed out first. Then he actually nearly passed out. He had like seconds to last. So anyway, he detached the service module, which was the problem, by the way, and then he would literally yank the control stick of the thrusters on the pod, like these ones right here, but they were like on the top area. So that's how he stabilized himself and brought them back home. It's a really good story actually to learn on. This is in for not For All Mankind, First Man. It's a good movie. So that happened. I'm gonna try build a service module capsule thing. I see no with center of masses. That's alright. It's not really how I imagined the center of mass. I thought it was more upper, but nah. Then there's also engines. There's I think there's three different types of engines. So there's launchers, like these engines. Let me find it. Another launcher, sorry. Another one is this one, and another one is this one. So these are the very powerful, let's imagine this as like as a bicycle race, right? These guys are the ones that would be pushing you up towards the mountain, right? And then that's the launcher engines. Then there are sustainer engines, which are like a little kick up towards, but they still have power, but they're more efficient, So there's this one like the Rhino engine, and then there's this one like the Skipper engine. or the swivel, or the vector, or the bobcat. Yeah, so those are the basically the second. They also use as launchers too, but like launchers are just better to launch, cause duh. Then there's orbital engines. So these ones usually have more engines, or just one engine. So there's one like the Labradoodle over here. Then there's the poodle, dog names. Then there's the cheetah. What else is also there? The terrier engine. Oh. Where's the other one? Oh, and also the ant engine, and the spider engine, which are very tiny engines. So those ones are like your little in orbit or like lander used engines. Like use these engines when you're like near in orbit around bodies. Sorry, planetary bodies. Then there's the last type of engine called the deep space engine, and these deep space engines are used well for deep space. So there's the tuba, which by the way has its nozzle can actually move down. It makes this sound when the tube thing turns down. Then there's the trumpet. So tuba and the trumpet. Then there's the, where can I find it? The cornet. Straight up calling them musical instruments at this point. It's pretty cool though. Yeah, different types of engines. These can also apply to xenon powered engines, which are these things right here. They are way less powerful, but they have tons and tons and tons of efficiency. So yeah, those are the types of engines really that can propel your ship in KSP2. And there's also the jet engines and solid boosters. The solid boosters are mainly used as launchers as well, so they'll get you out of the atmosphere, which is cool. I'm gonna use the Dart engine, which is a sustainer engine, a aerospike actually. So most engines got nozzles. This one has a spike, which is quite pointy, just in the opposite way. So yeah, it's really good. What types of engines are there? That's why I like this game. It's cool. It teaches you a lot. Yeah. Anyway, so there we go. Just checking the fairing system. I'm gonna keep this as a shroud. It's just practically useless. Serves no purpose. Now, since we're going to orbit, we'll use a sustainer engine, because that's basically a orbital engine at the same time, but like slightly more powerful than orbital engines. Oh, that's a nice stage there with the paint job. I'm going for white and black, because it looks more, rocket-like alike. We're not going to paint like some baby unicorn type stuff here on the side, unless you guys want me to. But here I got the Rhino engine, because that's one of my favorite engines to use, because it looks similar to the S4B on the Saturn V stage, that the Saturn V that they launched to the moon with. And after this we're obviously going to have a bigger engine called the Mammoth 2. Cool engine, by the way. Let me pull it out. This thing This thing has full on like metal discoloration on it. It's practically the Titan engine if you played Spaceflight Sim. Ooh, this one has just over 1 on the thruster rate ratio, so it will go, but like just very slowly. Let me get something that'll push it up a bit more. Will that work? I want to get some more thrust out of it. Yeah, that won't work. What you can also do, right, is you can stage it. So not all rockets come as long, noodle-looking things. You can actually give stages to them, or like boosters, radial stacked boosters. So you can use solid fuel. This will propel it pretty fast. So that's what we're going to be using today. Is we're going to be using some big, heavy, solid fuel boosters. I just need to get a top for them, obviously. There we go. I think it's pretty good so far. So yeah, we can add like 4 or 5 boosters. I'm just going to add 2 today because, you know, I just can do that. Now make sure you strut them up because they'll probably crash into each other. And it'll probably be floppy. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to strut it up so it stays stable. Now you can leave it like that, but I'm going to strut it up again just in case. There we go, like that. I think that looks pretty good so far. Now I'm going to add some separators, some separatrons. Because in the game, right, when you separate it, the boosters would likely crash into themselves or you. So you want to clear the boosters out of the way. So separatrons basically just push it away. Which is, by the way, pretty cool. So let me just get the staging right. Don't want to have any failed things going on. Also add them on the top and the bottom on each booster. So they don't fly, like, they don't go up or away. You want to get them to eject away. That's how I normally would do them. Now, if you want a good launch to happen, you might want to consider adding the clamps. I almost said champs. You gotta add clamps to this thing so it stays stable on launch and doesn't, you know, have any problems. Now, if we do encounter anything bad on this mission, we'll launch it again, but better. So here we can add some power. And also, if we lose communication, we're going to bring some antennas. Might rotate the antennas the other way, so point downwards. So when you open them, they go like that. And as for launch escape, so in case something bad happens on launch pad, there's no escape tower. I didn't think of that. So that's a problem. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I'm just doing first rocket launch testing over here, so we're gonna test out how the rocket works. what needs fixing, not failure. What needs fixing, what needs adjusting, all that sort of stuff. So let's launch. I'm gonna get the countdown set up so that you guys can hear. Let me just get this going up. Okay, so 3, 2, up countdown mode. And lift off. So as I was saying, it's good lift off so far. So we can throttle gimbal the nozzles as well to give us control. So look at that, we're actually launching. It's a pretty good ascent so far, what we've got here. And also, when we come up some separation or side boosters, they'll literally eject from each other. So around soon. So now, they'll shut down and we're going to eject them out of the way. That's a pretty clean separation, I must admit. Now that these have done most of the launching, I'm going to separate the second stage and let the second stage take over with the burn. I'm going to also open up our solar panels and communications. It's a beautiful plume, by the way. Now I'm going to attempt to get into orbit. We can plan maneuver nodes here. So this will let us go to orbit, or get into orbit quickly and easily. Not quickly, just easily. Should better word that. And look at that, Earth is round. Take that, flat earthers. Oh, hello, Hal. I just got 55 on Sonic Wave Universe. All the way from 39. Good job. Okay, we're doing our burn of our rocket. And fire. Yeah, so congratulations on doing Sonic Universe. I know that game on Geometry Dash. So yeah, we've got our vehicle. We actually should should disable the thrusters on the capsule. But look at that, our ship's in orbit. Doing some RCS testing too. So we're gonna go upwards. So let's see if this goes up. Side to side. There we go. I'm just not sure about the fuel. And yeah, with our aerospike engine, we can actually do some burns to burn the other way or some way, so we can decelerate ourselves back. So we're in space. Let's do an EVA. So let's get Bill on board. Whee! And also watch this. Let me get him on board. Oh, I want to get him to cling onto the surface. It's really hard to actually. You could easily do it before. Oh, before you could. Let me just turn off the. So it's just you can like just casually just walk along the surface of the ship and go into the panel. Yeah, I think you can. Anyway, so watch this. I can make him plant a flag on our ship. Hello, anything? What's up? Oh, well, he could plant a flag, but now he can't. Whee! So yeah, I love the Kerbals. Oh, nearly just smacked right into the side of the capsule. That's fine. So I'm gonna put him back into the capsule so he can safely come back. How's our communications doing? Oh, we're actually relaying some of the communication from Juna to Drez or some other vessel out there. Yes, is this KSP2 Redux? It is actually. It's a really great game. I recommend you try it. It's far better than the original KSP2 because you know the devs gave up on it. But yeah, it's a great game. It's getting updated as we speak. So I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna turn around and do the Eagle Rock. I'm kidding. Great song, by the way. So let's descend. I'm just gonna fire up the engine. Oh look, there's our capsule, I think. Oh, that's our flag. I had to quickly mute the chat because my brother was there. But it's fine. Anyway, so we're descending. We're probably going to land on the ocean. So I'm going to turn on the thrusters on board now. And watch this. Separation. We don't need the service module anymore. It's basically dead right now. I've been playing RP1, like Realistic Progression 1. Honestly, it's alright. I haven't played that mod, sorry. Oh, you love the stream, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm streaming on a different day than what I usually would. Now we're on re-entry. Some hot stuff over here. So if you guys want to just chill around, or, well, you can't really chill because, you know, we're on re-entry. Duh. Then yeah, we are coming through the atmosphere at almost 2 kilometers a second, around 2 kilometers a second. So we're descending through the atmosphere now at, well, Mach 1 now. Sorry, Mach 3. Now Mach 2. Then now Mach 1. Yes, I am reading the readouts. Sepp came in clutch for FNB's retirement. Yes, yes. Yeah, especially with F3's GSC. Let's deploy our parachute so we go at half the speed of sound into the ocean. Peak heating, yeah. Starship has reached peak heating. So, how's everyone's day been while this is happening? It's always good to, get along with your viewers. And here we come, into the ocean, safely. Oh, look at that parachute. I've never seen that parachute design, how it's like 2-layered. I've only seen like one layer with like the hole in it. Oh, yeah, that's good that you guys had a good day. Or one of you guys did, I'm sure. Anyway, splashdown. Who wants to go for a swim? Let's put Bob on the swim. Whee! Oh, jump. Whee! Or swim. He can't swim. Can he? What happens if I just take his helmet off? Can I do that? Well, he can swim. Oh, with the backpack. Since when can Kerbals not swim? I don't think I can swim. So yeah, let's just recover the vessel. Bring it back to land. Oh, you guys been good? That's great. That's honestly pretty brilliant to, know. Got the VAB. Let's see what's in the tracking station. How many pieces of debris are there? Oh, there's one in there. We can just terminate them and destroy them, because we can do that. I can do anything. I'm gonna destroy this oh no, let's keep the in space flag. Ooh. Escaping trajectory. Let's get rid of that one. It's this test thingy that we had before. It's practically useless at this point. So I reckon what we should try now is we should try building a space station. Like a literal space station that would orbit Kerbin. Look how he called this. I said, yo. I was upgrading my Starship Lego when I saw this stream, so I had to watch this. Oh man, that's the kind of view of, keep using your spare time for this. But, you can build your Starship while you're watching if you like. You can... I'm not sure if you're watching this on a phone or iPad, tablet, or TV or computer. If so, you can have my stream in the background. You can listen to my beautiful voice, perhaps. Yeah, anyway, so we're gonna be building a space station. That sounds exciting. Also, not to mention, there's a full-on landing barge we got in the VAB. So you can have your booster just sitting there. Oh, we're now right inside of it. So the thing can go on the ocean. Speaking of the ocean, let's test this out while we're at it. This is where they recovered ship 40. I was looking at some of your older videos and you have KSP1. How come you're playing KSP2? Well, I'm actually playing KSP2 in, it's pretty soon after, KSP1, sorry, after this. I play KSP1 after this because, I want to give this game a shot. And look at that landing barge. We're going. We're rolling. This thing has quite poopy propellers, but it's doing the job. Wait, this is like where I can recover the boosters. But let's build our space station, so you know. Wow, let's see what. Oh, we're already 52 minutes into stream, so it's alright. It's decent. So let's see what our space station needs. It needs. Oh, there's resource extraction. Try to land a rocket on it. You know what? We'll put the space station to the side and let's have some fun, shall we? I'm not gonna do like a full Valken 9 mission because I'm not the best at this game and neither are you guys, so you know, I can't really count on you guys landing guidance. So we are going to return the first stage towards the pad, i.e. the pad is the landing barge.
Someone was ringing your phone.
So, okay, what does a landing booster need? Legs. Legs always. Or we can catch it. No, I'm kidding, we can't actually catch it because this doesn't have any chopsticks. Let's use our vector engines. Also, not to mention, right, since like we'll be, you know, having less fuel, our thruster rate ratio would be way higher than what we normally have on pad. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. So I need a reaction wheel. Those come in very handy. So do these thrusters. Fins at the top, yes. So it can. Yeah, you're actually correct on that. Yeah, so we need fins. Even we're gonna actually use grid fins this time. These guys. I think these look a bit small. Maybe these ones, the bigger ones, the big boys. Nah, I'm joking. We also need some chines to, you know, these little guide strips, I guess. So I reckon for stabilizers, we're gonna get rid of the control surfaces because those are practically useless. Make the roots and all that, like the root and tip thickness to 0. Like this, basically. Tip length as well. So it's basically how super heavy works. Basically, so it's basically... Why am I saying basically? Starship plus Valken 9 makes Star Valken in KSP2. Yes, you are correct on that, actually. This thing's going to be very heavy. And I mean very heavy. I might need a bit more fuel, actually. Can I put 2 engines now? Thank you. I'm making some Chinese knockoff of Valken 9 and Starship. I think we need more fuel, so let's add a bit more. Just a bit, you know. And the RCS blocks. There we go, that's enough. And now the clamps. Now, I don't think this will be, you know, like, we won't be able to land it, because I may or may not have destroyed the landing barge before we left, so... Wait, I think you answered this already, but... Have you played RP1? I have before, but it's too hard for me, because, you know, I'm a wimp. I'm always stuck with stock because I just prefer it like that. And yeah, that's why. But I do play Soul, so basically RSS but better. Now where is that landing barge? It's there. It is. There it is. There it is. See. Set as target. There we go. It's right over there. You guys ready? You guys ready? Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. I forgot to close up the griffins. So we're launching upward now. D to go right, A to go left. So I'm going to burn up all the fuel as we get up higher. Then I'm going to flip it back down. You should try again. Oh yeah. I have to have a look into it after this, actually. Okay, we're nearly half the fuel down. So that's going to flip ourselves the other way. So here we are. We're going to go like this. Boost backburn. And we're going to basically just land right on top of it. Like that. There we go. Better off to overshoot it than undershoot it. So we're gonna just go back a bit. There we go. Flip, yeah. It's coming down for landing. Yeah, possible RP1 career series happening in KSP. Radar out, there we go. Here we come. Surface, there we go. Down she goes. We might overshoot it. Oh dear, we're coming in hot. Just wanna flip it. Oh, I know why this doesn't work. It's flip. Landing legs deployed. It's basically just a bullet now. It's fine. I have an idea. And we're out of fuel. Great. It's fine. This is all opportunities for learning. Whee! That's a plane. Yeah, I think I should have bailed, yeah. It does look like it's a bit of a problem. You have this next time, yes. So, what did I learn? Put fins on the top and not on the bottom. So, that was a bit of a problem. Didn't go as planned. Oh, pardon me, my neck. I cracked my neck. So anyway, I feel like we should just do this. Have them on the top. That was a great landing though. I mean, terrible, but it was good. Now look at this, right? If you look at the center of mass, and center of lift, if I take these out, right, and then if I have this on the bottom, center of lift is going to be right there, and that's how a missile works. But we want this to be the other way, so let's do this. That's how you fix it. Voila. I'm so smart. Wow. What else do I also need to add? We have reaction wheels, don't we? Yeah, we do. I'm gonna add some struts for the wings. And I'm gonna add some struts to the landing gear. If the landing gear does work. Or if, no, it doesn't work. Great. Put some weight on the bottom. Okay. Have the top tank drain first. Put the fins down. I think you can do that. Okay. I may not have a brain, but I have an idea. So these grid fins, close them actually, so because you know. And I have an idea. We want to add. Let's add an ejectable top, like an ejectable hat that just literally just yeets itself off. Just yeets itself off. There we go. It's a bit of my humor, I like to call. And when you're on this channel, right, you tend to know that I have a sense of humor for myself. So let's launch. Put 3 fins, like Starship V3. You mean super heavy? I suppose I could try that. But let's launch again. So we need to overshoot it on purpose. And also set this as target. And drain out majority of fuel, so it looks like we're flying perfectly this time. Man, this is exciting for me, because like, And the music, by the way. Yeah, just like the music, it's like hyping us up, It knows, it's like... It's like waiting for us to do something, So here we go. And then we're gonna basically eject off the top stage, flip it the other way. Like that. Whee! Flip it the other way. Oh jeez, I nearly hit that. Fins are deployed. I'm gonna call this very heavy. This is a joke. And then flip it backwards again. So we're in upper atmosphere now. Waypoints. No, I don't want to add a waypoint. I want to stage recovery. And then we should be just coming in. So flip the booster backwards. Now it should work. Reusable Titan. Very super heavy, yes. Yeg. Here we come. I'm gonna aim towards it, so anti-target, like that. We're actually doing this. And since we're coming in like this, we want to keep ourselves like this so we can glide our way in. Or not. Oh yes. Ah! Here we come. Ah, we're coming in hot. I'm gonna pause my game like that. You can use the air for maneuvering once you are low. I'm aware of that, but we just paused the game right now. Come on. Here we come. Oh jeez. Ah! We're cooked. Land. Ah! At least we didn't hit the drone ship. Oh my god, look at that. What are you doing is what I mean. Yeah. Star Valkenhut looks like it might land. Should have said that earlier on. But we landed just in the ocean. Screenshot time. Yeah, so I now know what I have to do again is improve on my recovery skills, but it's pretty good so far. I'm gonna purposely cut off one of the engines so that we don't, overpower ourselves. And also this is useless, that little top part. So yeah, what I did well was I had the wings were fine, just to make them slightly bigger. And then the grid fins, I reckon, will be bigger. Just like that. There we go. Test 2 failed, yes. Again, or RP1. Again. I'm gonna try land this thing. We're gonna land this thing, or we're gonna die trying. That's a good quote. Actually, let's color my rocket. Update agency colors. Rocket Man. Test 3 is being built. 3 fins. Oh no. Nah, I don't like 3 fins because it just looks unstable, So here we go. Set this to target. There we go. And then get ourselves high enough. Not sure if this will affect our descent. Or ascent, sorry. But we're going up. Red and blue? Ooh, that's actually a good color combination, but I prefer mostly black with a bit of red. So it's like a demonic look, Then here we go. Grid fins deployed. So now we're going straight up. And we're going to come straight down. One engine is, but we have engine out mode. Yes, and also, speaking of which, we're coming in quite fast. And actually on a good altitude. I should have added cameras, that'd be cool. Here we come. So I'm gonna guide this thing. I mean, we have good descent. Well, not so good descent. See what's happening here? I'm going too fast. So we have to fix that. And that looks nominal, does it? Looks very nominal. Oh god, my voice. Screenshot time. So yeah, so we have to do our entry burn. That's what I figured out. Am I smart not doing this? Yes, because Falcon 9 does it. So we can do it. Attempt 4. I love how we have improved a lot. You don't like the big grid fins? I can, after this flight, if you want, I can get rid of them. Or just get them back to the small little ones. Test 4 is go, yes. Make a quick save, about 5 kilometers. Yes, good choice. I'm gonna do that now, actually. Thank you. Hope this doesn't fail me. If it does... Oh, no, I can't do that. Let's save it, there we go. Yeah, go back to the small ones after this one if you want. Okay, I'll try that. So, we're going so fast, so we need to accelerate it a lot. So now we're going to shut down the engines, and then expect our flip to occur soon. And then extend the griffins. There we go, spin it around. Here we go. Let's actually try this time instead of, you know, faffling around. Yo, you should do a live stream where you, instead of... Oh yeah. Ooh, this is... Our descent is pretty bad. Ah! It's fine. We're gonna test. This is actually a better landing that we had before. Well, our thrust is going, losing fuel. I'm panicking. Yeah, we're doing good over here. Just casually landing a booster. Slow hover. Up, point up. We're going up, we're going up. We have to go down, 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 down. And close the griffins. Splash down. Hey! Because that's good. Next you should try land on land. And not on a drone ship. Okay. Okay. Sounds... We have aviation in our names. Oh, yeah. You guys can actually make friends with each other if you want. But I know what I have to do now is I have to do some fixing, let's say. I have an idea. Let's add 2. No, I'm kidding. 2's gonna look goofy. And also these control surfaces were a bit big. So that'll do. And also the paint job is I'm not satisfied with it. So I'm gonna go black and red. Oh, that looks pretty good, don't you guys reckon? The black and red design looks better. Yeah, so we're gonna try land this on land, like at one of the nearby KSC launch pads. So yeah, I feel like we should use the swivel engines, because they look smaller. But no, we don't like that. I'll put this in the bin. There we go. But yeah, since these are sea level engines, I have an idea, a very good idea. We have a sea dragon to launch. There we go. We have a sea dragon. So we're gonna land right over there at the KSC pads. If not over there, if that's the backup option. Best Starship Award. Many. Hey, that's my drone. That's a drone ship. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Here we come. There we go. Look at that. Whee! Here we come. Booster now descending. I'm gonna aim for that first one right there. I'm just gonna need a bit of skill. Here we come. Booster now descending. Hi, sorry, I just joined. I heard something about Starship and Drone Ship. That seems quite cool. It is, yeah. Hello, new viewer. Welcome to the live stream. Did we hear that Florida ain't launching any more? Oh, yes. Yeah, so Falcon 9 that SpaceX launches ain't gonna launch at pads. Oh dear, this is bad. Oh, just keep her steady. Just keep her steady. Up she goes. I have an idea. Maybe launch from the sea and try hover above the ship. Brother Blue, you know you can make people chat moderator for your channel, right? Yeah, I could, but I choose not to right now because I'm trying to struggle. Trying to land this thing. So it's like a bit of a mini hopper, let's just say. So I'm gonna slowly descend over the pad and do like a Chinese style landing burn. That's how Land Space does it, I think. Not today. It might land. Apparently they're trying to stop Falcon 9 use by 2028. Yes. This is gonna fall over, don't you guys reckon? Woohoo! Hey guys, right at the pad. Bit wobbly. Stay upright, please. If you do, I'll give you candy. Computer system said, "Nah, I'm good." Come on, I mean, at that time, Starship would probably be dominating the launch market. At least probably. Oh yeah. Yay! Look at that landing, by the way. I'm gonna put this in my Discord server. Thank you guys, thank you. 8 people, holy fudge. One second, I need to upload this onto my channel. And channel, I mean my media on my Discord server. The first peak landing. Thank you guys, thank you all. Wow, I'm gonna leave that there. We landed here. Yeg! Save. My heart's literally racing. Nice landing. Thank you, thank you. I still have some stuff to fulfill in this game still. And that's to build a space station. And I need to... Ooh, actually, you know what? I might... I need to think of something, guys, real quick. Now catch him. Well, peak landing, you know what they say. Any landing you can hop away from is a good landing. Hey, that's from For All Mankind. Thank you everybody for, joining in. Joining in on the stream. I'm still playing, by the way. I'm just congratulating? Yeah. Yeah, it's Proxima. Nice. I see you typing. Well, see you as in, Yeah, anyway, so what do we do now? Let's... Super heavy time. Guys, you want to see a super heavy? I'm going to recover it in the ocean this time. With multiple engines this time, because we can do that. Oh, we don't have enough big reaction wheels. It's fine. Yeah, no RP1 time, sorry, so... sorry about that. Wait, what's from Mankind? I just made that up. Oh, it's a saying from I think it's season 3, where there was a scene where like the Americans landed on Mars first. So that's what happened. I'm gonna make the interstage part of the Starship super heavy. Sorry. So I'm gonna raise the length of this thing and then have that sitting like that. And I'll use struts to give like that structural truss structure thing. Make this like a dome. Like that. I think that looks good. Next stream you should play Starship Factory. I'm actually going to do that actually. I appreciate your suggestion. Now I gotta lower this now. Like that, there we go. And then this is gonna be a shroud. So it gets rid of that like that, there we go. And then yeah, we're gonna add the struts now. That is messed up. That is a messed up truss structure. Boop, boop, boop. There we go, I think. Oh no, maybe it goes like this. There we go, like that. Yeah, that looks way better. Way better now. There we go. Look at that. That looks like a proper truss structure now. Don't you guys reckon? Okay, sorry. I'm only up to Apollo 11 in season 1. I will watch it later. Oh yeah, that's good. Nah, I ain't making the ISS, buddy. Appreciate it though. That you know, it's. Things gonna happen. So what does Starship have? It has engines, it has the tanks. Oh god, where's my tank? Thank you very much. I'm gonna make the most cursed out engine setup. I'm gonna land this on a drone ship. You guys know that drone ship back then? I have an idea. Thrust to rate and fuel to rate ratio is what we need to look out for. I'm gonna merge these closer. Make a Falcon 5. Okay. Looks good. Oh, thank you, thank you. This is very weird. Rocket. Now I need to do some math over here. Scary old math. What is this layout? Oh my god, what is this layout? It's messed up, but it's cool. I'm gonna rotate this one. I'm gonna rotate it relative. There we go, and then I'm gonna merge that one in a bit more. What is this engine setup? If you're doing realistic stuff, you're gonna need like 33 engines or something. Is there another way to get Starship Factory new update besides? I don't know actually. The game will be updated and put on like the different sites that it's on. So, that's what's going to happen. But if I can find the link, right, I'll put it on my Google Drive and I'll send it to you guys in the stream chat later on. So, that's how it works. So here we have the 2 grid fins. This is a block 4 super heavy, I believe. So yeah, as you guys probably, I'm not sure if you guys saw the video of Starship in Louisiana, but it's gonna have, it's gonna have 2 grid fins. Speaking of which, we gotta we gotta give it the controls, the stabilizing surface here. I think it's isn't it where the cuties are on the back is where like the shorter area is. Oh, not thickness, there we go, like this. I don't know what I'm doing with this part here, but I think this is going to be like a long bit. So I'm going to need to scale up the stabilizer. Yeah, more RP1 questions. If you do play this stream, I can try to help. And how far do you get on my last career? I only got to like flying a short little small rockets because I was just testing it, But yeah, very good opening question. So yeah, what I did was I just had it. I just did that and then I just got bored of it. I'll make these shine smaller. And I'm gonna make this one shorter around here where the cuties are. I think it's like differently around this side. I gotta go, Blue. I hope you all have a good day. Thank you. See you then. See you then, Hal. Now this is gonna be shorter on this side. And then gotta figure out the root of it. And then the tip of it needs to be shorter. Might as well make it more angled, Look at that. I think that looks better now. That looks way better, guys. Don't you guys reckon? Yeah, I can definitely help. Once you get to like orbital stuff, it gets fun. Or you can skip to orbital. Oh, true. I played no realism overhaul or realism progression. I just had like Starship and just had fun with that. That's all I really did. Yeah. Now let's see how this works. So I need to get, this is the roll one. So that's roll. Also, let's have fun with some action groups, shall we? Not trip planner, sorry, wrong one. Engines. So custom 1 is, so if we press 1 on the keyboard, that's gonna shut down all of the engines, leaving 5 engines, I believe, running. So that's gonna toggle that down. That gets toggled. That gets that gets toggled. That also gets toggled. It gets toggled down too. Then that gets toggled. That too. That too. That one as well. That one. Just not that one, or that one, yeah. So we're leaving 5 of them lit. Those fins on the second look like the Blue Origin rocket. It does have 2 fins in the animation. True that. So here we go. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to test out. So we're gonna try to land it directly on top. And look at this. Here it is. This is our other boy that we landed. Put cameras. What's the TWR? This is it. Right here. So it flies, you know. When you get high enough. I need to still adjust it, but I'm just seeing how it flies. So that's 3 engines, no, 6, no, 5 engines that will burn for a lot more when it's landing. So I'm gonna just try see how we can get for the descent. So that's how we're gonna go. Oh, okay. Here we go. Booster now coming in hot. I'm actually gonna line up all the engines, then that's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna try how we can see how we can get the maneuver of the roll thruster, the roll fin. See if it affects our. I'm actually getting some good roll, and then pitch is good. There we go, shutting those down. Get some good roll there, and then now pitch is good as well. Lining up the engines now. Then as we slow down a lot more, we're gonna start to shut them down to just 5. Or not, and just crash. Like that. Good stuff over here. But wait, when the engines has died out. And touchdown, or should I say splashdown. Yeah, so it needs some work. Love to try a catch sometime. Ooh, that's gonna be hard. Unfortunately, we don't have any like proper hinges in the game yet, so I have to figure out something out myself. So I'm gonna try, I'm gonna try make this thing fly better. So now I know that it has good roll control. Just it doesn't want to fly well.
Do you want those white socks to be washed, Thomas?
So on here, I'm gonna for the engines, for this one, for the two little outer ones, L1s. The two little ones, I'm gonna basically have those ones to shut down as well. When we get lower into like the down parts, then brakes. Actually no, let's have them assigned to action group 3. So besides that, let's go to aero. Then this one is the pitch, then pitch again, and then roll. There could be mods. Oh yeah, I guess you're true then. I guess you're true with that. So yeah, mods can help. And thrusters, we need those. Oh, just copied the whole entire thing. Yeah, so I get back to you. The TWR is around 1.5, which is great, which is actually really good for like a booster. I was expecting it to be lower, but I'm gonna actually make this thing silver. Like this silver. So it looks like the actual booster. And I'm gonna fix the like wingspan as well to be 2. Okay, 2. There we go. That's 2. Then I make this one shorter as well. So I have to make the fins, the chines, where the CO2 is. So what are you doing after this? I'll probably get back into regular old KSP and then, that's how I do it. Then play Starship Factory as well, or another game. So here we are. After I land this though, yeah, I'm gonna try land it just off the shore or on land. Or maybe I might join it with that booster right there. That's been sitting there casually. So here we are. Oh, I actually forgot one thing. The cameras. I forgot to attach cameras. Sorry about that. You guys obviously want the views, so we're gonna bring them to you. So Super Heavy has, I think there's like a booster, like where the engines are. There's like 2 cameras. So there's one around here. So there's one here where the engines will be or are. Then another one over here, the very end. Dot dot dot. Yeah. Then another one pointing to where the grid fins are. The point right up there. So we have 3 total cameras that we can, play with. So we're going to launch this now and, watch this. I'll show you the cameras on board, like that one, and then that one, and then that one. So that works. Honestly, I love this camera right here. Yes, cameras. Fins. There we go, look at that on board right there. And they're moving. I love this camera mode right here, how it like moves along with it. I'm gonna ditch every bit of the fuel. So we're gonna go for booster engine cutoff or pretend booster engine cutoff. So we're gonna shut down them like this. Down, down, and separate. Then basically booster's flipping out. Boost back, burn. Full power, I guess. I guess Super Heavy does that. And then, are my fins moving? They're not. Good. Then back down. Then yeah, basically the fins will move. Like that, there we go. Then we're gonna see if we can try guide it this time. Get some onboards with that. So here's the onboard right there. Wait, can this go orbital? Actually could. And speaking of which, we're coming in pretty fast. Oh, this is going to be risky. We're committing a booster 20 landing burn. Oh dear, this is... Oh, look at the engines. If I press 2, they just start up like this. This is quite funny. Just before we suddenly just die from hitting the ground at Mach 1. What if I just click surface, then altitude, then speed is going to be 100. There we go. We're going to try this again. Here we come, again. That was pretty funny how it just like nearly crashed into the earth. But yeah, we're coming in fast on this one. Not sure how the gliding chimes would work. But we're gonna hit the launch pad. Oh, Jesus, that's fast. Down she goes. Oh, jeez. Look at that landing. Screenshot mode. There we go. Now watch this. If we just go to... Oh, damn. That's a bit... I mean, we just hit it like that. Whee! And then, boom. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? It's just been sitting there. You know what? We're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it sitting like that. Lawn management would be pleased. Would be pissed. Oh yes. Nah, we're fine. This is nominal. Save game. BL3 Super Heavy has landed. Save. Alright.
See you, Ollie.
So I'm gonna now... So anyway, but now let's go into Starship Factory, because... Nah, we're not going to be going orbital, but I want to play Starship Factory, because I haven't touched on that game since 1995. Wink wink. So I'm going to get that game set up right now, as we speak. Come on, video game, I know you want to work. So here we are, Starship Factory. Some surprisingly good frames a second. Speaking of lawn management, it's getting better now. Yeah, it did not go as planned. The landing. Because, you know, it's KSP2, it tends to do that. It's a bit broken in the game, but here we are with Starship Factory. It's trying to build something. By build, I mean a fence. There we go, there's Starbase. There is Starbase right there, it's a literal fence. Yes, I want the new update. Yeah, it's gonna get better. Speaking of getting better, let's build a fence. Again. Whee! Let's build like a full-on perimeter of our build area that we can have. Wow, look at that. Fence. Fence intensifies. Yeah, the new update. I'm not sure if the mod developer. I'll check now actually while I'm at it. And I'll let you know. Oh, yes. They actually have something pretty cool. But it's no, like, you can't really download it at the moment. But it's a sneak peek. They had the new ship landing. Yeah, so basically, oh yeah, you're gonna need 5. You're gonna need 5.9 now. You know, I might check now. I'm gonna check on the Bamborat website thing. Where is it? Starship Factory. I'll try get it. Anything about the website? No, there's not. But yeah, it's getting updated as we speak. Sure, they'll have the website somewhere, wouldn't they? There it is, bingo. So on itch.io you can get it. Oh yeah, because you're yeah. Actually, I know what I can do. I can find the download link for it and I'll send it to you. It's on Dropbox, just so you know, so you're aware. And I'll just forward the link or paste it in the Discord. No, not Discord. The YouTube chat. So I'm gonna do that now. So that link right there, if you paste it into your browser, you can get it. So yeah, pretty cool. Now anyway, about that fence. A big fence, a very big fence to be exact. Oh. I misclicked and it just defenced the fence. It'd be cool if you had backspace so you can just easily delete them. It's fine, we can deal with this the hard way. But this game is pretty chill, pretty fun. I do like the simplistic graphics design. It's, you know, very helpful, you know, it does the job. Okay, who's been sending me notifications? Ah, yes, good old times. Okay, Starship, what does it need? Logistics, a crane worker, and an steel coil. So let's see what I can make. A mega bay. Mega bay, this one. And then I'm gonna add a scrapyard. Actually, let's add a welder's tent. These tent things. So I'm gonna quickly design this thing and then just let it speed up and just build. I'll try it tomorrow because I can't go on my computer after 8. Aw, poor thing has bedtime. I'm kidding. But yeah, you know, it's a good game. Maybe I should put the welder tents like this, lean it this way. So this is me the booster or the ship ones. And then over here is gonna be like where they manufacture the parts or like the ring sections. Also, I have to think of the road. We're gonna just ignore road safety over here and just let him go. Let him go wild. And there we go. And then there's gonna be like a road that goes right through to Mega Bay 1 and 2. And then one that goes all around to the other side. Like that. Literally like that. Super Heavy is going to do a static fire at tonight. Wait, what? Dude, that's awesome. Okay, for any other questions, yep, blah blah blah. Who's that? Friend requesting me? Yes, I'll accept your friend request because you're a chill dude. I think he answered this already, but I didn't hear. And after this, I'll stop bothering you. Are you gonna play RP1 or not? Question. Yes, I will in the foreseeable future. If that is what you want. Yeah. Work light, let's have that. Let's have a shipping container too. Okay, let's have a delivery platform so we can deliver stuff on a mass level, like a big scaled up level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 total we need. That's all together, by the way. Yeah, 12. There we go. If you guys find this boring, just let me know, because, you know, I can try hype up the audience here with my super good skills of playing video games, because I'm an epic gamer. That is an opinion and not a fact. Oh, you have Raptor 1 and Raptor 2? I didn't realize that. You also need the suborbital forward and aft flaps, so the top and bottom flaps. Grid fins, ceramic tiles, forward and aft flaps. There we go. I'm gonna need lots of these, by the way, just so you guys know, so we can easily get up to like full scale production. Oh, and I just deleted that. Yeah, so we're just gonna do that, and also I need to keep the multiplier going up on these, the build workers. Ooh, what about anything we need steel beams and wall panels? There we go. And I get some lift workers. Get back to work. There we go. And I think we need some crane workers to help aid it. There we go. Brilliant. Oh, you have to go? Okay, that's fine. I'm just stuck with the 2 others or 3 others. Where cries. Okay. But yeah, look at that. We have 3 tents. So here I'm going to make a 2 stack, 3 stack, and a 4 stack. That's how I actually get into proper Starship production rate. So yeah, the 2 stack and 3 stacks can be merged to make a 5 stack. Because what's 2 plus 3? That's obviously going to be 5. It's like me saying what is 3 times 3? That equals 17. I mean, it probably does somewhere in the world. But you know, some maths teacher watching this is probably going to be questioning themselves. Yeah. Now, how am I going to connect this road? It's an interesting way of connecting a road. Having it literally go like, whoop, do like a full-on twist and turn. Now I need to get some, like a little fabricators. There we go. So that's how it's gonna work, I reckon. And there we go, they've been built quickly. It's kind of funny how it's like, how whenever I want to build something right, it just doesn't happen. Like in KSP2 back then, I was wanting to build a space station, but I couldn't because, well, I don't know. I didn't get to it. That's why. So getting a forward, aft, and common domes, a thrust puck, a booster thrust puck, and then a orbital dome. Then over here we can get more fabricators, and I'm gonna get a shipping container, because why not? We need ship stuff. Also, we're gonna have to try and mass produce these ring sections quickly. So this could happen. And over here is going to be our Raptor 2 engine storage, I reckon, over here. Actually, what's the time? Time for me is 6:33. Not bad. Anyway, here we go. I'm gonna get some 4 rings and 4 stacks. Roll them out. There we go. This looks pretty good so far. Now around here, there's gonna be the XL fabricator, so we can build bigger stuff. And bigger stuff, and bigger and massive stuff. These are pretty big buildings, by the way, I gotta admit. So now, we're gonna manufacture some tower corners and some tower mid sections, and we're gonna build some tower stacks because We're gonna build some catching towers later on. Because that's the catch. Well, actually there's no catch at the moment. And over here I'm gonna build some high bays. 1, 2, and 3. 3 high bays actually. So they're gonna each produce like, one of them's gonna produce like, well, two of them's gonna produce the common, sorry, the liquid oxygen, liquid methane sections for the booster, and then we're gonna have the ship tank. That's how it's gonna work, I reckon. Then after that, we're gonna try get like a little mid bay or whatever to produce the nose cones. I reckon that's how we're gonna deal with it. So mid bay is gonna be over here. And then we're gonna road it up. I'm just gonna connect the roads like that. And I'm gonna put some concrete over here just in case. Ooh, there's a scrapyard over here we can put down. We can also put down another shipping container and a work light. So we have some light. So we're gonna have an orbital nose cone, and then a payload section I'm gonna make, and there's gonna be a 5 stack over here. I'm gonna get rid of some of these rings in here. There we go, so look at that, we have our first payload section being assembled right now. And then over here we have to actually start manufacturing the ship components. So like the common, bottom, and top parts. That's what we have to do basically. But first we have to build the bits for it, which we actually have over here. So we're gonna need the forward, common, and aft over here. And then for the booster, we just do the same, but like, you know, the booster part, the booster counterpart. Like that. There we go. Then they'll start to be transferred and built. How many 5 stacks do we have? We have a lot. We have a lot going on over here. So this is what we got. Hope you guys are liking what we have so far. And then we have to start having like storage, because storage is going to be a bit of a problem later on. So now some ring segments being stacked over here. So we're going to have the big 5 ones, the 4 ones, the 3 ones, and then the 2 ones. Like that, there we go. So every 5 stack we have is going to be put over here. I'm not sure if we are full on storage. If we are or if we aren't. So yeah, here we go. Here we go again. Then we're going to need a storage yard. so we can store some cool stuff over here. So we're gonna have steel beams, steel coil, ceramic tiles, tiles, and then steel coil, ceramic. I'll just delete that. Nah, rebuild it. We're gonna put down. Well, we can't put two things at once. We're gonna put down wall panels. Oh my god, all the crane workers are swarming. They're like wasps and bees, you know what I mean? It's actually kind of funny. So here we're gonna basically just fix up some of the stuff that we need for completion. So we need a hot stage ring, a transport stand, and what else do we need? Some common E-domes. They're always called common E-domes. I don't know why. I think it's like a game bug. But it's cool but funny and silly at the same time. I'm also gonna roll out some. I'm also gonna roll out the SPMT workers to carry some of the bits around and around. So we have the SPMT squad to carry all the boosters and ships around. Look at the tower sections, they're actually getting built as we speak. So that's the tower corners. And then there we go. We're gonna focus on the mid sections. And now we can actually produce some starship tanks, some orbital tank sections, and some booster tank sections. So we have the methane and then the oxygen section. There we go, like that. We also need lots, and I mean lots of four domes. Wow, 4 people watching, that's nice. Look at all this. Look at this. This is progression here. So look at that. We actually have the booster parts being assembled in the ship parts. Now if we get a ring yard, I think there can be. Yes, there we go. I'm gonna adjust the road system a bit more. There we go. That's one weird road. That's like a 4 intersection. There we go. And then now we need the storage. Actually, it's actually ring storage. Sorry. So we can split 4 into here. Well, actually 8 now. Because I just like doubling it all. I like doubling it and giving it to the next person. So here we can put the locks and then the methane sections and then the payload or nose cone. There's no starship part ones. That's weird. And the rest is just going to be 4 stacks. It's mostly 2 stacks and 4 stacks are running low on. So look at them roll out. There we go, look at that. Out they go. you reckon we should actually start assembling ships now? Like proper rockets instead of the tank tubes? I feel like we should. Now I'm just going to connect this road up to the main ones. It makes travel wise easier. Instead of going all the way around. Otherwise that'd be a bit silly. Great. I have to scrap some tower sections. So I might to delete. I might actually just delete this entirely. Just delete that and then repave it, I guess. So I'm just gonna rebuild it. There we go. Oh, that's quick. So yeah, I'll make this the midsections high priority, so they can be moved on to the next one. So yeah, we've got the full stacks, the full bits. Now we can actually start onto actually assembling them. Save the version 2 boosters and ships. SPMT squad, here we come. So we have a few ships being built right now, which is quite fun. What about crane workers? I think we need more of those. So we have some actual boosters and ships being built as we speak. Look at that, it's beautiful. So that's going to need its engines. Now I'm going to have to do them individually. So I'm not sure which ships have enough engines. So I'm going to get these to be the best ready ships to be built. Now what sucks for the booster, man, the booster has a way lot more engines, like 33 to be exact. Now I'm going to inspect the engines in case they have like some little misfabs. Okay, this thing needs a hot stage ring. I need a hot stage ring. Can you get me one? Thank you. Help each other. Damn, they're just sitting there. Oh well. And then let's actually upgrade the launch pad, because we just have this big plot of land and we can do absolutely nothing with it right now. Let's put it to some good use, shall we? By building a wall. The Great Wall. To keep the invaders out, of course. No, I'm kidding. Keep the invaders out again. There we go, fixing the... So the grid, by the way, the grid we have here is actually like how much building area we got. Which is actually quite cool, so we got to be creative on this. So we need some roads. It would be cool to like expand the roadway system. We have 2 boosters assembled right now. So that's alright. That's decent. Oh, now we have a 3rd one. Lovely. Need another hot stage ring again. So we're gonna get at least 1 launch happening. So we need to actually build a launch site. So we need a orbital pad. I'm gonna put one over here. So we need to put where the launch pad is sitting there. There we go. And then a landing pad. Because you never know if there would be like an actual ship or booster heading straight for landing back at the launch site. Which by the way would be pretty insane to see in real life. I mean, we've seen that happen with the booster in real life. It would come back to landing site. And always make sure to put the big large tanks right next to the launch site. Sounds something very, very smart to do. I'm joking, it's very bad. Need a water tank too. And then a nitrogen tank. There we go. I might need to cut open a little hole for the workers to come through and build. So here we go. First tower segments has been stacked. So booster 1 is going to have its engines installed. Yep, booster 1 is done. Booster 2, oh, need more engines. And also, speaking of engine storage, that's going to be a thing we need. But luckily for me, I now know how to install engines, or better yet, store it. So we're going to actually store these engines into here. To be Raptor 2s, and then more Raptor 2s. And then Raptor vacuums. So here we go. Okay. World of stand. Well, actually, I want to start assembling like a miniature test stand thing. But for now, I'm gonna work on only person playing KSP2. Yeah, it's I just joined in this KSP2. Looks nothing like. It's a Starship Factory. Sorry, before I was playing KSP2, but I got bored of it really easily. Anyways, with some test stands. And then a work light. And then a shipping container. Because I can. So I'm going to install some more engines. Look at all the vacuum engines. It's pretty cool though. And then more engines. Now let's get more of a crew lineup here of these workers to give us engines that we need. Oh, just deleted it. It's logistics over here. We were playing before, yeah. Yeah, so this is like Starship, which is similar to KSP2 because you can build it. Look at all the engines. Wow. These are all 5 stacks. What the heck? I figured out the problem. I'm better off just destroying the whole welder's tent and rebuilding it, so I don't have to do all this painful work. So here we are back to building again. Build the methane section and then the oxygen section of these tanks. How's the tower doing? I haven't checked up on the tower yet. Now I need lots of steel beams, that's what I need. I'm gonna actually try help that side. Wait, this is making mid tower sections. I need some tower corners. That's the main building material that we need. Me just waiting. Yep, all good. Let's actually have a look at the launch site. Oh, getting a few over here. Now let's actually put some more tanks. Thank you very much. Dumps. Yeah, so tower A is getting built and looking better. Let's focus on launch tower B. Tower B is going to be a lot different, like different orientated. It's going to be like our like secondary tower in case the first one needs working or fixing. Then we can just deal with it and then make it better. But here we go. We're actually getting better at this game as we speak. So progress is booming. Now about those welder tents, we can actually build something with this. So I'm gonna build a payload suborbital, and then we're gonna build a Starship prototype. This is Mark 1, by the way. Test tanks. And I'm actually going to connect up the roads. There we go, that looks way better. Add more shipping containers, because we can. Because we want storage to be better. Like the best of the best. Oh, there's Tower 1 is fully built. There we go, much better. Now we're gonna build the farm a bit better. A tank farm. Just gonna fence that area off. In case something does badly damage the infrastructure of the area. Now over here, just gonna full on mess around and build the actual tank farm now. Well, that scared me a bit. There we go, we got the horizontal tanks. I'm actually initially going to build 3. Just because why not? You'll get the booster and the ship tested up there. There's this little area over here that we have to mess around and see. Now this one's going to be put on the display at the build site. And so this one too. So the Mark 3, I guess, is going to be built here. So I'm going to display at the build site. And once I'm done, I'm going to stop production there. And Launchpad Tower 2 is getting built as we speak. There we go, it's fully constructed. We have 2 towers. Nice. But yeah, we're going to end the stream now, so because I'm bored. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. This is a really fun stream to deal with. So, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later on next week, presumably. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.